Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video. Okay? Enjoy. What is up guys, this is your boy Andy Matrix. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. What is up guys? So today I got some pretty interesting news. So have you guys ever heard of Bilibili? If you haven't heard of it, that's because it's not in America, it is in China. So Bilibili is basically a video streaming service. Basically the Netflix of China, and they've been trying to push Chinese anime into the global market, right? So they have a lineup and they plan to go global, right? They've already released like 25 titles. To the global market. One of which you probably have already heard about, which is called Fog Mountain of Five Elements, if I'm not mistaken. Right. So Chinese anime looks good, right? Chinese anime is pretty. You know, it's not bad. Like, although the problem with Chinese anime is that the story tends to suck, bro. The Chinese, I don't know what is it about the Chinese, but it's like they can't tell stories. It's like the storytelling is just sucks, man. And some of you might, I don't know, I might get canceled for saying this because I am talking about China. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with Chinese anime is that in America there's creative freedom, right? In Japan there's creative freedom. So with Japan creating anime, the creative freedom, it's like, that's why anime manga are so popular, is because the creator, the artist, there's nothing holding them back. There's almost nothing holding them back, right? But in China there is so much holding people back from telling a certain type of story, right? And that's why some Chinese anime tend to be very repetitive. Now, so here in this article in AnimeHunch.com, right? It says the annual press conference also highlighted Bilibili's past accomplishments and future plans for the company to grow globally. Right? It says the company has changed its slogan from Made for China to Made for Global. It says as it looks to expand into the international animation market. Right? And and of course, China has like hundreds of millions of viewers as opposed to in America. You only got, tens of millions. So it said the company has also formed ties with anime giant Funimation, Netflix, and Sony Music Solutions to bring Chinese anime overseas. It further acquires a major original comics platform, U17.com, and plans to adapt 17 comics from the platform along with 5 additional titles from Bilibili Comics into animation. Now, and look, I'm not saying that that all these titles are gonna suck. Obviously not. Not everything sucks. But all these titles are gonna be brought in, through Netflix and Funimation and Sony Music. But like I said before, the problem with Chinese anime is censorship. Like, creators in China, they don't have the same amount of freedom, right? So so take a look at The Way the House Husband right here. The Way the House Husband is it's a Japanese anime, right? So the guy was an ex-Yakuza member. He's an ex-Yakuza member. And if you look at the Chinese version on the left here, they removed the tattoos. So on the right, he's with tattoos. On the left, he has no tattoos, right? See? So they always remove the tattoos because it's, that's just how it is. So I'm wondering, are they going to, so I wonder if they're gonna make anime for Western audience, for a global audience. I mean, how well do they actually understand a global audience? That's my question. There's no problem with them creating, shows for themselves, for their own audience in China. But if you're gonna go global, you have to understand that they might have to make some changes, right? They might have to make some changes, and this is why I say that this is anime that's being made for China, right? And think about it. As anime in Japan becomes more popular, now you have Chinese companies coming into China, and you can bet your last dollar, you can bet every penny that you have in your pocket that they're going to try to change the way anime is made in Japan. They're going to start to influence, much like how there's a lot of Western influence going into Japan, right? So they're going to start making anime basically for China. Because if you think about it, think about companies like Tencent, right? Think about companies like Tencent, who's one of the world's biggest gaming companies. I mean, Tencent got their hands even in Activision, and they don't have Square Enix, but Tencent has their hands dipped in so many companies, so many gaming companies, so many film companies, so they could try to change the way that that those animes are made. When I say the way they're made, is the story, right? The story, the message behind the stories, because that's basically what happened here in the West. So my question is China making Chinese anime and going global with it, or are they having studios make it, like studios in Japan make it, and creating anime for China? You guys understand what I'm saying, right? You guys understand what I'm saying? There's a difference. So honestly, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I think it's the other way around. So because here they changed their slogan to from made for China to made for global, but if you know anything about how the Chinese government is and how they operate, the way that they think and how they kind of deceive people, right? Up front they say one thing, but behind the scenes is something else. Really what's gonna happen is that it's gonna be made for China, okay? That's the foreseen future, and I'm telling you this as somebody that's been in this industry for years, okay? I mean, I've seen how anime has changed over the years, from the 90s all the way till now, and I'm just telling you guys, and if you know anything about business, if you know anything about China, how they do things, the politics of China and how they go about doing things, how they deceive their own people, and the lies that they tell other countries, I think that they're just gonna try to make anime for China, just to bring more money for China, right? So, and it's sad because a lot of Japanese studios, they're kind of like they're losing money, but we have yet to see. So for right now, all we can do is just, wait for the disaster to happen. But seriously, I don't think all these shows from China are gonna be bad. Some of them might be good, like Fog Mountain of 5 Elements is pretty good. So let's see. We'll see what happens. This is Andy Matrix. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to comment below, tell me what you think, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. This is Andy Matrix. Godspeed.